Definitely. Actually get to know them and be an active parent.
Nigga,
Wow.
the year don't matter.
Still the same society, different day. Mm, I don't believe in any of that. I don't
Neither
believe in
do
none of
I.
that.
I love when people think that.
Like if you're well informed on that situation, you're not, you're not really gonna believe in any of that because this guy, he
Trump.
doesn't want any of that. Yeah, he doesn't want to start anything like that. He doesn't want to start anything like that. Like you
No,
should
he
have seen
definitely wants the smoke. He really doesn't care, and I feel like he would start it because this is his opportunity of staying in office for a second term. You know, the George Bush Jr. move. Create a war, that way you cannot change position of presidency or the seat of president in an act of war, you know, in the middle of a war. So, I don't know. But I still don't believe. You see? He didn't even think of that. Exactly.
Nobody wants this to happen. Nobody's even.
The world loves Trump, man. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
Our well-being is being, played with.
And it's crazy how 4 years went so fast. You see how quickly
Yo, I
four
was just
years
thinking
went
about
by.
that.
You see
I
how
was
quickly
legit
four
thinking about
years. Like, dude, 2016 was to me the other day. Like, it wasn't that long ago. Like, 20. Yeah, he was elected 2016, right? Yeah, it was
that. Yeah,
2016.
2016.
And now we're in 2020. You see how quick 4 years? Like, I remember I read a post where it was like, all we honestly could do at this point is buckle up and just wait for 2020, ride it out. It won't be the worst thing, and then elect somebody new for 2020 plus. And I was like, guys, it seemed like a long time, but like a blink of an eye.
Time is just speeding on by, bro, and this is why you gotta, start building your foundation now because I don't want to be broke when I'm 31. You know, so you gotta
You
do
don't
what you
want
gotta do.
you don't want to waste no time. I mean, listen,
So you gotta
that
hustle, you gotta
that
get
that
it.
should be look. If you don't want to be that way, that should be your fire. That should motivate at least something, open something up. Be very creative. Like this is if you have that feeling, this is the time to be very creative and put some things into motion. Don't just say, I want to do this, I want to do that. Go out there and get it. That's it.
Exactly. I mean, I've been into so much since I was a teen, and it's only because I have that drive, I have that motive in me to just do it, you know. But a lot of people don't have that. So, like you said, is people who talk is better people who execute. There's a lot
Hmm.
of people that talk, but do you want to be a talker for the rest of your life, or you want to do something?
It's true. Listen, I know. Listen, I know people that hear people talk and everything like that, and they get used to that. You know how many people I've told that, oh, listen, I want to do something, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna support you. But I bet you 100% the day comes and something, and I actually do open something up, they wouldn't even believe that I did it.
Exactly.
They'll just think I'm lying or whatever.
They're not there
Because
for
there's
the
not a lot
beginning,
of
the story
exactly,
beginning, but they're there. They want to be there for
exactly.
the ending result.
That's correct.
Well,
And then
let's
that's
just
why
know
people
right
get
now that I
surprised.
don't
People get
care about
surprised all the time.
either way. Y'all go open up a bookstore. And I would say, oh, that's crazy, nigga. That's crazy. But do you got the newspaper? That newspaper, bro.
No, that's a good
No,
show.
no.
I loved it. I love it. I love it. I didn't know what else they. No spoilers, but I didn't know what else they could do with season 2. And yo, all I gotta say is that they kicked it out of the park. That shit was crazy. If I had to review it, it's a good solid 8 out of 10. Good show.
So
Good
many
show.
people are saying to watch it, but I don't know.
I tried showing my grandma. My grandma said his pace is a little too slow for her, but she ended up fucking with it. I said, my grandma.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. The way to watch that show is to see it like this. This is how I learned how to watch the show. Is that every 2 episodes is a mini arc. So every 2 episodes there's a problem, and then at the end of the second episode it finishes, and then 2 episodes later, well, like the next set of 2 episodes, something happens. You figure out what the conclusion is. That's how the show works to me. That's how I see it.
Sounds
So that's how.
complicated. Yes.
Yeah, in a way, it's kind of complicated, but it flows together though. It all flows together. That's like the structure of the show. Like there'll be a problem, and then every 2 episodes they fix it. Something like that. Well, without any spoilers,
I'm not even gonna
right?
hold you. After
this-
the first
is this a
episode, you
spoiler?
could tell Mans is a little too
Yeah, this
fucking
is a spoiler, but because that's what the whole show is about. So if someone has not seen season 1
Like
or
myself.
episode 1, is not gonna know anything. So and it is true. It's already memed out and everything like that. People already talking about it. It's word of mouth. I'll define it. There's a point. Okay, so what he means to say, look, what he means to say is that either, you're going hard for somebody, as in you're going out of your way to at least try to get someone's attention, and then there's another version where it's like you're doing above and beyond to make sure you're in someone's life. Is what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So if you can understand that, that's pretty much the show.
Does sound complicated.
You niggas is fucking. Yes, I think they do. Honestly, when I first
Nah,
saw the first
I don't
episode,
think so.
I thought of you, Philip. I thought of you.
Wow,
that-
okay.
You know
so-
why I thought of you? Because this is why I thought of you. Because you love that J. Cole song, Photograph, where it's like, the problem I have with technology and internet nowadays is the fact that everything is accessible. You're giving away so much information without even knowing it. And I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care if you watch the show or not, Micaiah. I don't care. I'm gonna spoil some of it. This nigga's a full-blown
okay.
stalker. I don't understand that type of behavior in this sense. That's like
Wow.
normal nowadays, though. That's normal.
Yeah, for that specific group of person, I get it.
Because nowadays, you post everything online, and you see everything. In the very first episode, he shows off
No,
his,
but
like,
he-
cunning and
he's like a
stalkerish vibe.
Isn't that like a level, like 10 levels above Stalker at that point?
Bro, just off finding the address off, the little information she gave is just like, yo, you're doing that? That's what's like, that's the draw to the show. I haven't finished the first season, but I made it to the point where I know a bit of the shit that he's done. And to me, it's just like, bro. Oh, because of the photograph thing. In the sense of, like, you fantasize over people just through their online, like, personality or persona. Like, you don't know this person, but you... Not you. I'm just saying the fact that you like the song. You're not a stalker. I hope not. That should be the that should be the order. That should be the
All right,
order,
but
that's
so
not
as
the
far
order.
as you, Phil, as far as what you said earlier, do you think you asked the question? Do you think that all guys are like that? Was that the question? Are most guys like that?
That
And
was
in a
his
sense
question,
of
yeah.
like that, do you mean like would fantasize about a female or would get attached quickly to somebody through social media or?
Obsessed.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. There's different levels to it. There's way no. Your level to me is very light. Like, oh, I like you, so therefore I'm going to try to show you that I like you. This nigga's pulling up to her crib. But
Just all
okay,
stuff, never
this
Standing
didn't say
outside
hi
and
to
all
her.
that too.
You say he
Listen.
never even said hi to her. She just pulls up.
No. Okay, I'm gonna spoil the first episode. They met. That's how he ended up liking her. They had one
Spoiler
conversation. One conversation. From that one conversation, Mans found out where she lived.
He starts
and ended
appearing
up
everywhere.
Going everywhere. He was in multiple places with her and she didn't know. So he's stalking her. There's literally a part where he's standing out her window after she had sex and she wasn't pleased. She began to masturbate. He started masturbating outside. And some old lady came out and was like, "Oh, thank you, Darren," because he put his dick away.
All right.
And started helping her. I'm like, that's new levels of stalker. That's new levels of, like, obsession. This is after they only talked one time. You in high school, yeah, you liked this girl, but you wasn't pulling up to her crib with your ding-a-ling, ringing on her ding-dong. Wait, what? Yo, don't wait. That's the funny.
Wow, hey, hey, yo.
Bringing her ding dong.
Yeah, yo.
Bangkok?
Oh shit. Nah,
But that's new levels, and I think men haven't reached. Well, I want to say all men, because obviously this is a thing.
Specific group of person.
I'm pretty sure people have gone to this level, but I don't think all normal men are that
Especially
way.
that
I think the
specific group of
most
person.
normal way of stalkering that people have now is like, I would say, you checking up on your significant other online rather than talking to them directly, or that's like light cases, or
That's not really stalking though. That's just like. I mean, what do you mean?
Not
Like, are they
stalker,
just admiring
but I guess like
their
in the sense
photos,
of.
or...
It's not
See,
stalking,
this is a
but to me, I
touchy.
think
This
it's
is
a
a
little
thin line
weird.
type subject.
Yeah,
So,
it's
I
very
mean,
thin.
like, okay, I think I have a theory here. So, I feel like it is stalking, but then
I mean, it's
then we have to
definitely
put. But listen, then we have to take the word stalking and divide that. Like, divide the levels of stalking. Like, constantly looking at someone's page, seeing every minuscule post that they put is stalking. You know what I'm saying? But we don't look at it like that. We just be like, oh, this is our phone. We're constantly on this person's page, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can be stalking a celebrity and not even know they're stalking somebody because they're like using the word obsessing over them. You know what I'm saying? So that's another level of stalking. So I feel like we have to dissect the word stalking and figure out the levels into it and then categorize that in order to best describe the situation.
man, screw those stalkers. Screw those pedos. If somebody's not interested in you, just move on. There's how many women in this world? There's 3 times women in this world than there are men.
People don't handle rejection good. That's true.
And that's why they need to be in cages or something. Like, alright, then that's that person.
Alright, but then
and
that's
that
fucking with
person
someone's
can't
mind
complain.
at that point.
Some people, some females in general love domination. They love when somebody's being dominant. I get it. But at the end of the day, if you're like that,
That's a long time. Oh shit. All right. Okay.
But he's African, so.
Just stop there before you sound even more creepier. It's
He didn't
just,
say anything
it's just-
creepy yet.
It's pretty high end back in the day, though. I'm not even gonna lie. A blue
That's
phone
the
is lit.
second time I'm hearing about a blue phone, like this year. Some people was talking about it like 2 days ago. I'm like, what? They trying to say a BlackBerry or something? Like, you said blue phone?
I mean, it's not that bad, but keep going. We'll talk about that after.
Somebody had a blue phone.
Like, look,
Man, what
okay,
does it have to do with the stalker part?
I'll say this. I'll say this though. In my time when I was single, I used to label certain girls as dangerous, right? Only because, yo, listen, let me tell you something. I'm a dude of value, okay? So I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything like that, but there's girls out here that used to give it up out of the blue, like, oh, you with it? We out, boom, boom, and y'all was doing your thing. And they still do. And I labeled those girls as
They
dangerous.
do it with anything. Like,
And
not
they-
even just
exactly.
anything and everything.
Exactly. And I labeled that as dangerous. And you want to know why? It's because, listen, those girls could get you caught up quick. They could be they could have a whole man. They could have a whole man. They could have probably a shorty, a dyke bitch. I don't know. But they could get you involved in so many shit, and on top of that, these bitches is always fucking raw. They never covering up. They probably had no, but they prefer it that way, dude. I've heard girls. Listen, I've gotten into comfortable spots with girls where they tell secrets like that, like, oh, listen, I don't like wearing that shit. I don't like doing this. I don't like doing that. I like it this way. You know what I'm saying? See, he knows. And I'm telling you, there's girls out here, and then on top of that, the other reason why I call them dangerous is because when they decide to get into something serious, all that damage is already done. So think about it.
What does that have to do with the stalker?
No, we already segued out of that.
Within a subject within a subject.
We already got out of
These
that.
subjects because I'm trying to figure out what's
We
the
already
main
got out of
point
that.
of the female.
We all moved on, and Denosis the only one stuck on that one.
I'm over here confused as shit. I'm not gonna hold you. I just let y'all keep going because I'm like, where did they segue from? We're like, what is this talking about? But
No, because he was talking about how, yeah, it started with him talking about stalking stuff, and then he started to describe the girl, and that's how the topic became. Exactly. And he had to try for 4 years.
I mean, that's the road you chose, so you gotta deal with it. Nobody fault, it's not her fault. That's the road you chose to deal with, so.
Exactly. And I'll be honest with you, us guys, man, are the shadiest fucking creatures out here, bro.
not at all.
Definitely
I tell them
Nah,
I'm here to fuck.
Listen.
True, but still.
This group right here is not shady. And I can tell because everybody disagreed the moment I said that. But I'm saying the vast majority of men are shady like that.
But
To
only
be a
shady
shady
niggas,
man-
only
Of
shady
course,
niggas
'cause
will
we gotta
disagree
say
right
this.
now.
I'ma
Of
say
course,
this.
of course,
I'ma say this.
every guy's gonna disagree, nigga, because we have fucking testosterone running through our balls.
I'm gonna say this,
The fuck?
and that's where I was going. And to be a shady man means that you're very feminine.
Exactly. That's
Because
also
if you're a
another thing
man,
too.
there's no need for you to be shady about nothing. I just seen a post the other day about this dude. Y'all remember that dude, the black boy with like he has no front teeth, but he make funny videos. Like
bunch of them
he's
niggas.
hilarious. But he posted some photos of either a Dominican chick or whatever. That's his girl, whatever, and she fired, right? And people hating, dudes hating, some dudes hating on him. Oh, that's an ugly jig, da da da. Like, it don't. Why are you hating on? You should be proud he got a baddie on his side. What are you hating on?
Listen, people
Feminine
hate.
men who
Yeah.
were raised by only one woman, who was single her whole life.
Who's hurt by that nigga that
Who's
hurt her
hurt?
26 years ago? He said,
the
"Nah, I don't
fuck?
want to date you. Your breath stink." And now, all men are trash. All this other bullshit.
Those are the type of men that have very like feminine. Like if you hating on another man, and you just hating period, that's a female trait, man. Get over that.
Nigga, that's just gay. That's gay.
AKA
gay.
feminine.
You gay, nigga. You like these rappers and shit. And these
If
new
somebody,
age rappers
if you
and
know
shit.
you in a session, everybody's cutting ass, everybody's having fun, it's clean roast, but then you come out of nowhere and then say, "Oh, but at least my daddy didn't do crack." That's something
Oh,
females
shit.
do. That's
Oh, the
something
That's
females
true.
do.
below blow.
That's true though.
The blow below the low.
Yeah, that's true.
Just cause you hurt, just cause you in your feelings.
They be doing those quick quisps and shit. Oh, but at least I didn't do this. At least I didn't do that. Yeah, well.
It's like, you could go through something, but as a man, you talk through it. You don't just lash out. You know what I mean? Nah, they lash out.
Well, there's a
Dudes
word for
nowadays-
that though.
dudes
There's
nowadays, they lash out.
a scientific word for guys like that. I forgot. Let me look it up. It's called a bitch ass nigga. That's what that's called right there. That's what that's fucking called.
Facts.
That's what that's called. Listen, if you're a real man and you know what you about and you know what you do and everything like that, the fuck are you wasting your time and energy hating on somebody else?
Facts.
I got a question. I got a question for everybody in the group right now. Who you hating on right now? Nobody. Nobody. Because nobody got time to do that.
I'm
No
hating
one
on
has
Trump,
time
my
to do
nigga,
that.
'cause I don't want to go to.
So much money in this world already. There's so much you can do. Like, I don't get the point of people hating.
There's no point. Listen, this is what I always tell people. No matter what, there's gonna be haters, and it's because some people were just born to hate. Some people were born to hate, and that's it.
And I always
Simple
say
as
those
that.
haters are losers. You know, if you're
Exactly.
hating, you a loser. Period.
Back to what I said. Listen, I'm saying I'm gonna do something. People fake support you.
male.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's a good idea. That's nice. That's nice. Good luck with that. And then when you open it up, oh, I didn't believe you was gonna do this, and the third. Then they start asking for handouts. And then when you don't give them something, they hate you even more. Oh, that's not really his. That's not really his store. That's not really his stuff. He doesn't really own that. He's just trying. He's doing a fake person, and they'll do all of this to put you down.
Like how
That's what I'm
hard the
telling you.
media hated on Soulja for having his own businesses.
Exactly.
trying
Look
to
at how
make-
hard
Oh
they did that.
yeah, nah, I'm hating on Ray J. Nigga has those unbreakable glasses that don't break. That's genius, my nigga. I'm hating. Nigga came up with glasses,
that's a good
bro.
point. But Makai has a
just
good
used a
point.
different definition
Look at
of
Soulja
hating.
Boy. Exactly. Look at Soulja Boy. Everybody started hating. Headphones, all that extra stuff that he started doing. People were hating. It's crazy. It's crazy how people do it.
bro.
It's crazy. And it's good that we talk about rappers. It's good we talk about rappers because rappers are the biggest haters. They're the most feminist people I've ever seen in my life. They're I mean, not feminist, but I mean the most female-like people, female-esque people because Feminine, yes, there we go. Because all they're doing is bashing each other now. Like look at what was it, the Nick Cannon? That Nick Cannon beef with Eminem. Yo, Eminem did nothing, bro.
I mean, M brought it back up though. Apparently, he was in some song. I don't know, was it with Fat Joe or whatever? And he brought it up. So I mean, he brought it up. So it's not like he didn't do anything. He brought it up. That's, you know, there's a reaction for every action.
Because that's the only thing that's gonna keep him relevant.
Exactly, and he shouldn't be surprised. What do you mean? Why he took it personal? That's
bro,
his,
leave my name out your mouth, bro. Leave me alone. I'm Nick Cannon, bro. I made Nickelodeon, bro. I'll smack you with this cannon, no Nick. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, first of all, bro, Nick Cannon ain't relevant. Who the F is Nick Cannon?
Oh, see now, this is a good argument. I like this argument.
Okay, so then you tell me what Nick Cannon is and who and how is he relevant to today's society?
He is allowing every other person who has been on YouTube for the past 10 years doing some form of like entertainment on TV. He's allowing them to have some form of exposure that a lot of people would not get. My grandma would never know Timothy De La Ghetto or what's his man with the tattoo on his head if she didn't watch Wildin' Out. She loves Wildin' Out because she knows Nick Cannon. She's not gonna know the other niggas if she don't watch YouTube. He's putting them on in that sense. I don't care about the rappers, Charlie Clips and those other niggas, but they are still getting some form of exposure that they wouldn't else get unless without that show. Him hosting that dumbass show, what's that show with the talent?
Yeah, other than Wildin' Out, America's Got Talent.
Yeah, he stood up for the like.
Alright, but okay, but that's alright. America Got Talent. That's like small stuff at that point.
Okay,
he's not really that relevant on that.
I gotta kind of look at him in another way, in the sense of like a black celebrity. Like everything he's done has just been positive. So, and I kind of have a lot more value in that than I would say different than you, because I'm not going front. You have Romeo Santos. I don't got a Romeo Santos. All my black celebrities pee on niggas and touch their daughters. R. Kelly's done. Bill Cosby's done. Who else we got to look up to? You know what I mean? I don't want my son looking up to 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Nick Cannon's a good one. You know what I mean? Like, he's a good black person. Like, just in entertainment business. Like, he's done positive, more positive than negative, but he keeps constantly getting shit on and shit on and shit on. And it's like,
all because
he goes looking for it. Listen,
Eminem literally was sitting at home writing verses and said, you know what? I got Nick Cannon one again. Nick Cannon tired of it. Leave me the fuck alone. Eminem don't do nothing for us. He don't do anything for us. What has Eminem done? You spit bars? You spit bars, then you get in cars, then you look real far? Shut the fuck up, Nick Cannon. Eminem. Shut up. Like, we don't care. Nobody cares about Eminem, bro.
I just don't understand this whole thing that...
Fuck Chris right now. Yo, Chris, I'm calling you out, bitch.
Eminem made a whole song about people like that.
Facts. Chris. You will stand, Chris. Hope you listening, bitch.
He made a whole song about people like that. And the same people would still die for him.
Eminem was doing a great job releasing music. Then Eminem fell off and decided to name call even more than he had to, when he didn't have to.
Exactly.
It's kind of like,
look,
okay,
I will
bro,
say this, though.
Can you do something else?
I will clarify this. Right, I will clarify this though, that I'm not I mean, I do like Eminem's early work, but I don't like his work now, and in no way, shape, or form am I supporting the dude. But the thing is that I have to say is that dude should have retired a long time ago. Everything after everything, well, recovery and beyond should have never came out. The dude should have just relaxed, and that's it.
I honestly still just don't understand the huge hype about M, because like the biggest point that Ed brought up, that Denosis brought up, what has he done for any of y'all? What has he done for the community other than rap about beating his girl, his pregnant beings, or his mother? Like, I just don't understand. What has he done? relapse. He talked about his drug abuse. He talked about trying to get over his drug abuse. He talked about what? Helping his daughter and his sister. Like, I just don't understand what's that connection that people feel with him, that they just devoted to him. His
He does
storytelling is
resonate with a lot of
amazing.
people.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's people that are living the same life that you and I live that still don't get that recognition only because of what? They're not M?
Well, I mean, apparently his charities are like really like
And
like
do
they
you know
help a
about
lot
Nick
of people.
Cannon's charities? No, but
That's true.
he did because he said, Juan asked, what has Nick Cannon ever done? So that means he is now taken out of rap.
Well, to clarify, I'm not gonna lie, I was meaning for the game. Like, what has he done for the game? As in the.
He's not a rapper.
What?
He's never been a rapper.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted to say. I was like, what was he?
Yeah,
what has he
he's one of
contributed to the
few
game?
People who's never really, and what has he put into the game? People like Charlie Clips, Conceited, like these actual rappers, actual great lyricists, he's brought into the game. Eminem, what, 50 Cent?
Joe Budden and all those other niggas.
Joe Budden. Like he has some great people too, but he is a rapper. Nick
Griselda.
Cannon is not a rapper.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why he dissed him, because who was Nick Cannon?
Nah,
Like,
Nick
that's what I was
Cannon
trying to
and
say the
him
whole
have
time.
their beef comes from Mariah Carey. That's the
Exactly.
original. That's a
And
female.
it started with that diss that he did about Mariah. I forgot what the title of that song is called. Like Obsessed or something, like I don't
Something
know.
along those
So,
lines.
it was a response. Yeah, she did a song apparently about M. M got in his feelings as usual, made a diss about her, and then brought her husband at the time, Nick Cannon, into it as well. So then what Nick did, as her husband, as you would do if that was your wife, would you not try to stand up for your woman?
Hell yeah.
So that's what he
Mariah
did.
Carey.
He stood up for his woman.
She humming on my elbows, nigga.
I mean, how
You know
can you
what I'm
hate
saying?
on that?
Dick?
You can't be mad that he's standing up for his woman. Years later, after M does not respond, he does not respond. Years later, he makes another song and then brings it back up. Like, come on. He's not. Nick is just one of the few that actually responds back.
One interesting fact is that Eminem just actually responded back. That was and I think that it's just part of his persona.
M's.
I don't think it's necessarily. Yeah, it's just part of it. If you know M, you just know.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah,
thing. That's
I
always
mean,
been
I
his
guess that's a
gimmick.
good strategy to put it. Like he's trying to stay relevant by
I
throwing
mean,
shade
look how
and
it
stuff
worked
like
for
that.
50 Cent in his career. That's exactly how 50. But that's how
Yeah, that's
50
true.
got
50
brought
Cent
into
has
the game.
stayed relevant. Yeah, he stayed relevant in the game because of that. But he doesn't make any music though. He hasn't made music in a
He still makes music. He does. It's just not that much heard of. Because he's focused more on the, showbiz part of his world, like Power and all that crap, whatever his show is called. It is Power, right?
Dude, his last album was in 2012, bro.
But his singles,
Yeah,
not
50.
but
50,
his
bro.
singles. He has singles.
Latest singles. Let me look that up. Latest single was early 2019, March 4, 2019 when I come back. That was his last song. March
Will he
4,
ever come
2019.
back? Find out in 2026. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is that, yeah, Nick is. He needs to stop being bullied.
Now, it was kind of a female move to have your whole clique of actual spitters try to join in your rap battle, your rap beef.
But look
Yeah,
at
that
that.
was kinda-
He's
that was
thinking
kinda
of more
corny.
than just himself. He added his people to fucking get some more publicity.
It was corny, yeah. Facts. That's exactly what Nicki Minaj did she not? About Cardi, when she made her podcast. She didn't go on a song about it. She went on her podcast and spoke about it.
Speaking about podcasts and rappers, what about Charlamagne the God and 6ix9ine?
What about him?
Charlamagne, I love you, dude. Like, you one of the greatest out here.
And 6ix9ine, son. So this year he better pucker up and do what he said he was gonna do, man.
Which is?
So, a while back he said that, not verbatim, however, he goes, if 6ix9ine ever became gotten free or beats those charges or whatever, he'll suck his dick.
Oh, he waiting. The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, hey, he gotta do it, bro. He gotta do it. Like, listen,
He made that promise. Nobody told you to say that. So, like, nobody said that. He said it.
He said it. It's live, bro. There's clips of it. There's clips of it. He's like, yo,
And the Breakfast Club.
if he beats his case, yeah, I mean, in a sense, he did technically.
But see, he was under. I would assume that he was under the impression that Tekashi would not see the light of day.
Yeah,
That
that's what he was
buried.
under exactly. But
That he
beat
would
the
be
case,
buried.
he did beat the case. Tekashi
He
beat
did.
the case, dude. He did, dude. He only has to do what? I think 10 more months in jail, and that's
a
it.
few months. That's it. Yeah.
A few more months, and then he's out. You know,
Rather
by
than,
December.
rather than 30 years, which is what he was facing, or so.
No,
Like, come on.
not 72. It was 72. Then it got dropped down to 34, and now he only has to do months. Now he has to do months, and Charlamagne gotta wait, man. He gotta fulfill that prophecy. Yeah, bro. Like, how you declare something so strong like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I get it. 6ix9ine, he went out saying, "Yo, everybody doing this. Everybody's talking about D or whatever." But and now you out here. Again, he was cocky though. He was cocky because he's like, yo, so he everybody heard that 72 years. You never coming out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he felt confident saying
Everyone
that.
fed into
But
that. No one.
but
believed
now,
it.
exactly, nobody believed he was coming out. But he is doing a few months, and that's it. And on top of that, the big question is, his sexuality now is being tested. Charlamagne, bro, there's a lot of weird stuff that dude is doing, bro. First with the fake butt, 6ix9ine.
molding.
Apparently,
Did you hear about
apparently-
that, Phil?
Apparently, he's hanging out with a lot of trainees too. Hey man, people gotta look this in. This guy's married.
You gotta be friends, like, you gotta be friendly, right? But not.
I don't know, man.
But he recently made a mold. Like, he created a molding of his ass and balls, a complete set, and gifted it to DJ Envy.
Which he fingered and lotioned up.
And smelt his finger too, also.
Like, he liked it, bro. He liked that shit. And he was talking about he's gonna give him a stand or whatever.
Oh,
He's
so
gonna
quiet.
be right next to him.
Feel like no, that's not my job.
So how do you feel about that information? How do you feel about that information? Like, what you say? Hey, yo. Yo, so you saying if Ed did that to you, you
gotta relax.
your
bro.
response
You
is
gotta stop using my name.
your response is gotta test it out. gotta see what it's about. Nah,
Wow.
yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Ed, I'd watch that. I'd watch out. I like how he played it off too. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Change the topic. That's about our time for today, though, is it not?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's about that time. I mean, it's a great session. So, Hey, you open. Go ahead, close it.
Yo, just like a Chinese restaurant on New Year's, bro. We still open in this bitch. Ain't no closing, nigga. Let me get a pork fried rice with
We're what?
man. Chinese restaurants
Oh, and
never close, bro.
we're also changing the times, the sessions from Fridays to Tuesdays. No work Tuesdays. Tune in on our 2 days sessions. You guys say what? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 5-6 is good. I like that.
Right. So yeah, be on the looks out for that. I mean, that will be a easier thing for me to do anyway, cause Fridays is always my busiest day.
Nigga said the holidays, like we ain't been here for him since the holidays. Like I'll see you.
The times is always it's always subject to change anyway, so don't worry.
Listen, open and shut case Johnson. You get me? Apparently
We
this
done?
nigga broke in and hung up
It's
pictures
not
of his
live no
family
more?
everywhere.
We're not live no more.
Nah, we about to close. Listen, stay black, send nudes. We out this bitch. I love you.